Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be reading a story called A Spot of Bother. Pig, he's sitting there surrounded by lots of yummy cherries. It was a fine summer morning on Hilltop Farm, and Pig was enjoying a breakfast of big, juicy cherries. Yum, yum, said Pig as he finished his meal. Do you like cherries? I love cherries. Pig was very proud of his appearance and always kept himself perfectly clean. So he was horrified to see that a squashed cherry had left a bright red spot on his side. Look. Poor Pig. It was only a small spot, but once Pig had noticed it, he couldn't ignore it. And try as he might, he could not get it to clean off. Good morning, Pig, said Goat, who wandered by, chewing something. I wonder what he's chewing. It's not a good morning, said Pig. Can't you see this bothersome spot? It's a monstrous misfortune, said Pig. Don't worry, said Goat. I'll soon clean it off. And he began licking at the spot. Look, there he is, trying to lick the cherry off his side. Goat finished licking, and he stepped back to take a look. Sorry, Pig, said Goat guiltily. It must have been the beetroot I was eating. Oh no, what has happened to Pig's bottom? It's gone bright red. Oh, it's a terrible tragedy, said Pig. No, don't worry, said Cow. I'll soon clean it off. Cow fetched a mop from the tractor shed and she rubbed it on the spot. There she is, using the mop to try and get all the beetroot and the cherry off Pig's bottom. Cow finished rubbing and stepped back to take a look. Oh, sorry, Pig, said Cow contritely. There must have been some tractor oil on the mop. What has happened to Pig's bottom now? It looks even worse than before, doesn't it? Oh, it's a dreadful disaster, wailed Pig. Meh. Don't worry, said Sheep. I'll soon clean it off. Sheep led Pig to the sheep dip and poured some shampoo on the spot. Have a look. It's very blue shampoo, isn't it? Sheep finished shampooing and Pig climbed out to take a look. What has happened to Pig? That's right, he's turned blue. Sorry, Pig, said Sheep sheepishly. That shampoo must have been sheep dye. I'm looking very blue today, aren't I? What colour are you wearing? Oh, it's a calamitous catastrophe, howled Pig. No, at least now you're all one colour, said Cow. I think blue rather suits you, said Goat. So do I, said Sheep. No, it doesn't. I look like a giant blueberry, blurted Pig. He looks very sad. Pig couldn't bear for anyone to look at him, so he ran off and hid in the barn. He didn't come out until it was dark, and even then he crept around the edge of the farm so that no one would see him. Unfortunately, it was so dark that Pig couldn't see where he was going. And before he knew it, he had fallen into a big, muddy puddle. As a pig who likes to be clean, do you think he was happy about falling in a big, muddy puddle? By the time he crawled out again, he was covered from head to trotter in thick, sticky mud. "Oh, just when I thought it couldn't get any worse," groaned Pig, as he trudged back to his shelter and collapsed in a dejected heap. When cow, goat and sheep got up the next day, Pig was nowhere to be seen. They spent the whole morning looking for him, but the only clue they found was a big heap of mud. They were inspecting this curiously when it spoke to them. Can you see Pig? Where do you think he is? "Go away," said the heap of mud grumpily. The other animals gasped in surprise. "I didn't think things could get any worse than they were yesterday. But look at me now," grumbled Pig. The hot sun had dried out the mud so that it cracked and fell off as Pig got to his feet and shuffled away. Look, the mud's falling off. "No, but Pig," said Cow. "You look fantastic," said Goat. "I don't think I've ever seen you looking so clean," said Sheep. And it was true. The mud had sucked out all the dye and the dirt from the day before, leaving Pig. What do you think? What do you think he looks like now? Let's see. Completely clean. There he is. How do you think he's feeling now? Pig could not believe it at first, but when he realised it was true, he danced with delight. "I am spotless, I am speckless, I am pinker than pink. I am perfectly pristine Pig," he shouted as he pranced to and fro in front of his friends. He just finished with a flourish when he felt something sticking to his bottom. "What is it?" he said, straining to look. "It looks like a squashed cherry," said Cow. Goat swallowed the mouthful of beetroot he'd been chewing. He licked his lips. "Don't worry," he said. "I'll soon clean it off." And there is poor Pig with another cherry stuck to his bottom. I hope you enjoyed our story today. That was A Spot of Bother by Jonathan Emmett and Vanessa Cabham. See you all next time. Bye-bye.